All right, good morning, everyone. Melissa here. I was saddened to hear the news about Charlie Kirk last night. I saw something in my feed, pray for Charlie Kirk's family, and I'm like, huh. And then I saw something else that said Charlie Kirk was dead, shot and dead, and I'm like, what the heck? What's going on? So I'm like, oh my goodness, right? So, conservative think tank guy, I had just listened to him 2 weeks ago. I have a post on my, a video on my post. 2 weeks ago, debating a girl about abortion. And of course, these young college girls, many of them who think abortion is okay, actually pay for that type of education. And I'm like, really? They actually really think they know truth when they're in college paying for this. Usually college makes you smarter, right? But these are college age women who want to justify abortion. I picked up a book. That's all you gotta do, guys. Pick up a book. Pick up a book about biology. Picked up a book. I'm going to be sharing stuff from it. These are college age girls who I consider adults at that age who should know. They should know by then what a baby is and how a baby, is developed and everything. But this girl was talking about how the twins absorb into one another. And Charlie just got in there and he just, divided very well the truth from a lie. And he's like, where do you get your morality from? She's like, I don't know, I guess my parents. And he's like, well, I don't know your parents, so, I wouldn't know what your morality is. And she's like, well, can I tell you what it is? I mean, just a real big airhead, in my opinion. Anyways, I am sad to see this happen, of course. But you know what? When people see the truth that he carried and they are threatened by it, it really tells you that he was on the right track. So I think his rhetoric is going to spread even more because he was all about, God and the gospel and speaking truth into people's lives. When I was growing up, people used to say, if you're telling the truth, what do you got to hide? Don't, you shouldn't be afraid of the truth. So Charlie was someone who just spoke the truth and was able to debate well. It was political, so because people didn't like what he had to say, they shot him. So we should be able to openly debate about a lot of things, to speak the truth to one another. And they didn't like it, so he was a threat to them. So he lost his life for speaking truth, much like John the Baptist that we studied this week in church. He lost his head for speaking the truth, for confronting the adultery in others. So we are going to pay a price sometimes for speaking truth, and it proves even more that we are in a spiritual battle of good and evil, and we have an enemy who does not like people speaking the truth. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.